Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now the 2-0.
Nope, outside.
Franklin Barreto will be next.
Hey, no one down here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Suarez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, we got one here.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
You know, Dero, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rojas is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. A's 0, Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So striding forward now, Rolando Velez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance, Rolando Velez. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Stand up, stand up.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
The 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Hey, see it, drive it.
The set and the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rolando Velez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Let's play ball. You're out. He's out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. He's out. 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 That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Rolando Velez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Hit hard up the middle. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Now that's popped up. Davidson is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. So stepping in, Sherton Apostle, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey,
right guy, no better up there.
Ducks on the pond.
What's up, Forrest? Right guy, right.
The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 8, Ian.
Watch out, drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
This is on the ground over to first.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 2-1.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jesus Luzardo earns his 5th winner of the year. J.B. Wendelken earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers. Number 2, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Now batting, Zach Granite. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Can't ask for better conditions. 83 degrees here at first pitch tonight.
Hey, let's go right here.
Ball.
2-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Kirilloff has a play. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. Having a very nice year. Currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
No balls and 1 strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2.
Nope.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nationals gone in order. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3. Out. 3. 3. You're out.
Into the box, Rolando Velez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Velez.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Rangers nothing.
Play ball. He's out. 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 You're out. He's out. 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 You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 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 3.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. And there's one away.
Let's play ball. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Here we go, boys.
Robles.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Play ball. Out. That's ball 4. 3. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Zach Granite the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's running. Strike taken. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Rolando Velez. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
One strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Let's play ball. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out. That's ball 4.
Stepping in, Rolando
Now
Velez.
batting, catcher, Rolando Velez.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Inside, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here we go. No one better. Hey, drive him
The
in.
2-0.
Meet you right here.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Kirilloff.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Turner loves it.
Get out.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57, Chad Green.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey!
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1 and 2.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Gregorio.
Hey, one away.
Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Victor Robles digging in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Get ahead, stay ahead, right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no
2 out,
strikes.
nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Bobby.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
2 down now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least the split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Texas Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jonathan Hernandez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Chad Green records the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers. Number 22 attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
We got one here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch.
Hey, come on,
One
guys.
out, nobody on. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here now is Juan Soto. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rolando Velez. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road.
Hey, let her fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. 4. Take your base. Out. 3.
In now, Rolando Velez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half of the campaign, as we talked about earlier, his stats over the last 10 or so games have brought. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, you smoked it. Attaboy. Way to
Well, you know what?
that.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Miguel Andujar is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Despite his success with the bat this year that we mentioned earlier, he's really going through a tough stretch recently, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Velez, base runner at first with 1 out.
Like you can up there, huh?
2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 2 and the Nationals nothing.
That hit him. He's got first. Out. Out. 3. You're out.
Digging in and looking for more, Rolando Velez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A line shot to third base.
Play ball. He's out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. 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 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. You're out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for...
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8.
3. Out. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rolando Velez. The winning run is at first base.
Velez.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Williams, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
LeMahieu for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Play ball. 3. Out. You're out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3.
In now for Washington, Lucas Duda is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bat.
Play ball. 3.
Into the box now, Rolando Velez.
For the Rangers, the catcher, Rolando Velez.
There you go. Let's fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Let's go now one time.
And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out.
I need you right now.
And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go. Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there.
Out. 3.
Standing in, Yoni Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent, not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Play ball. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
At the plate, Rolando Velez. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second.
Come on, big guy. We need you right here. Here we go. This is you, baby.
Here's the first pitch.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Your turn.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get...
Play ball. He's out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Texas swung the bats well with 16 hits. Brett Martin gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 3 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Davy Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Let's play ball. 3. That's ball 4. You're out. 3. Out. Out.
Now in the box, Rolando Velez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Velez. Your pitch, Charlie, huh?
Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Batting 7.
So now to the plate, Alex Kirilloff. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And another throw over. And the runner back.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
Here we go.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Byron Buxton.
Come on, guys.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Josh Rojas.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The batter
digging in, Luis Arias, and their runners at the corners now.
Arias.
There we go.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, no outs here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ball 3.
3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Striding in, Gio Urshela. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
Voigt on at first, nobody out. Hit to third. Oh, look at the dive. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Here we go, boys.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger, number 22 on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Ryan Burke.
The designated hitter.
And he fouls this one off. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Play ball. Out. 3. You're out. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Rolando Velez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Find the ball.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now batting, first base.
Runner goes. Strike call. Down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Rolando Velez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
One ball, no strikes the count. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
Come on, big guy. See you tried it.
From the stretch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
No runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rangers. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, runner back safely. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him.
That's ball 4. 3 out. You're out. 3 out. 3 out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 8-0. Striding in once again, Rolando Velez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. You're out. Out. 3. He's out.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Davy Garcia pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Great job today.